Twins。哎，他的那个 inner 变成8什么意思？
对啊，我也不知道。
最近更新的，但他 difficulty 预设帮我选成那个 All Star，Strike Zone 也打开 ，Hot Zone 也要打开，这样子比较正常一点。不过
8好像不正常。
对8只有10胜8不正常。哦。选白色哦。81分，还行。80分，看一个90分那种。绿色啊 ，Twins 不熟。
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Edge of the zone for a strike, and this one is off and running. And there's a foul ball.
很捞哦，靠背投到那外面还可以捞到。
And that's a little bit high. 1-2 the count. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Check swing. He held up. Ball
干，刚刚那没挥。
One out, bases.
屁啦！那根棒子都已经伸到哪里去了？跟我说没挥。这样还没挥？看，你机器人哦！怎么可能？这样子还没挥？哎，他那个很硬直哎，他超僵的。
厉害啊！
插了什么东西？
刹车油。
他的那个手会坏掉吧？
Draws the walk there.
上垒吧你！怪物！怎么可能这样还可以忍住？ 那根棒子都已经伸到哪里去了？我平常一堆觉得应该不会，不可能出棒的球，他都算出棒。
我看他是没有超过本垒板。
我每次我每周没看到超过本垒板，他都把它算出棒。
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. And he grounds one to the right side. It's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
To the batter now, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. One out. Runners at first and second. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Sneaks through base hit.
掉了，哎，赶紧撒脚，你看那个嘛。
It's 1-0. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Rhys Hoskins stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. 2 away. The tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's a double play. Back in target field. Showing the slab in today's game. Aaron Savali. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
想飘进来，那第一棒第一卷25是这样。 他一想飘进来，操你妈的！
就是要飘进。
他小。
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now Correa up to hit. There's a strike. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is inside. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
That one carrying.
那么扎实是。
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
去死啊！屁的。 有了 ，perfect 了，然后接上了，没事哦，跟他打，
A solo shot, and we're level. It's 1-1. ，It's in and out of his glove.
这样不是接外哦，靠背，
Ping pongs around.
这要拿脸上。
Back in Minnesota, top of the second, up now from Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Terang, a former Gold Glove winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. That one is upstairs. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Righty delivers. And 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey,
I'll
you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
干大小。 啊，被人
Shoots
打
a line
了
drive。single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side.
Over to Castro for one. How
Double
about
play.
that double play? Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. Ball one there. Tied up here in the early going. Fouled off left side. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jose Miranda. Line to left.
啊，干你啊，good 呢，power 呢，打中中呢。
He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard.
干，
right
刚
at
刚这
somebody.
球打超好的
Looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ryan Jeffers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now 1 and 2. Now one miss.
被那个顾泽投赢了。
Gets a piece and stays
突然
alive.
突然飘过去了。哇
Swing and
哇，
a
这
miss.
球真的不行，
Curveball in the dirt.
超飘，
On to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
太强打了，
This is Willie
转
Castro.
直下。
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And the sweeper
啊，我
misses.
想跳中。 有了，
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Ty France will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Ah,
The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning, and now Oliver Dunn. Ober back to work. Foul ball there. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses at the break.
Go,
First, got him. One away on the strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
To third.
Dives, but kicks
off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
张坤宇在哪里？需要你。
One down. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Chourio over at first with 1 away. And that one popped in the air, left field. Larned. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Man, as he throw to second. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one out in front that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the dirt. Got it. Back in target field, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallmer. There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a Platinum Glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Here's Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's foul.
And they'll do it again.
could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Why no more swinging?
Strikeouts. You gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
哇，这样根本靠到。
3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
他太会打了吧？149。
2 down, nobody on.
哇，没了。
Miss, and he struck him out. Back in Minnesota, and now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. First pitch misses.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
还是很不爽啊。
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Hoskins, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Bryce Terang. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch swinging.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Check swing, went around. And the
这个
count
正常多。
2.
妈的，刚刚那个，刚刚那个。
过的那一板。
That's down and in, a slider
刚刚也
missed.
可以杀在半空
Mitchell
中。
leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Man at second.
完了。
That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. And a big swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, stripped him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's
换一只。
Trevor Larnach.
这么巧，是缝线滑球，左投。心头。
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
90。
所以这样慢慢的球超不爽。
Swing and a miss. And it's
二红线。
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The throw to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Jose Miranda. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's even up.
1-1.
我想偷标进。
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Done. Gets it to first. That's it out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. That's a strike.
哇塞，奇怪的球。能挑坏球打。
Yeah, that's too high. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he... Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. Freeland measures 5 feet 8 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
跑啊小了。
And he's got himself a triple.
好悲哦，妈作弊仔，不合常理呀。换一个。
Danny Coulomb gets the ball now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
那你这 S 吗？
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if we can continue.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here comes Christian Yelich. And it's fouled off. That one the other way. Reaching down and makes the grab. We We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now Willie Castro. And that is out of play.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Up and in, and the count's even at 2.
Murmur.
Freeland right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And now for the Twins, Ty France. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Over to first. 2 away.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Colon back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires the first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Pitch misses inside, and 1-1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th.
I love you.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Two outs.
Yeah.
Stays alive. And there's ball four.
Ah,没掉
Well, a great
去。
back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Terang up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
啊，完了！
And a swing and a miss.
没想到这么焦灼。
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Top of the zone. That's called a strike.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. That's a little bit low.
Ah, goodness.
Mitchell really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 in this one.
下巴会太长了。哦，球声卡球。
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
球七迈。
Breaking ball misses down and away. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
太变态了。
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
快了，不得。
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning.
还有什么？75分。
On the mound now for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Out to short, Correa. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. Up the middle, brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Minnesota, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Hoskins handles the chance. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the Twins DH, Jose Miranda. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Chourio makes the grab for the 2nd out. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up.
No
That
balls,
was ugly.
2 strikes.
And takes low for ball 1. Still manages a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. He is singled and he is flied to left. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh man. 真难玩。
Freeland makes the play. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
In for a strike. 2-1 now.
Oh!
Line drive. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the.
这是什么？哎呦，刚好像没有主投。
Griffin Jacks gets handed the rock out of the pen. Now it's Christian Yelich. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 gone. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Back off the plate that time.
Got a full count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. The run comes in from second. They lead it in the eighth. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in at third with an RBI triple.
因为它有出现一个箭头，叫我跳。
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Hoskins, the next to hit, takes ball one. Hoskins pushes it foul. Mitchell on third with 2 out. That one hit to right. Wallner sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Twins, Ty France. And a swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Way out front for strike two.
1-2.
Mitchell gets under it. Puts it away for the out. So up next for Minnesota.
刚刚点长得超奇怪。
Brooks Lee, corner infielders guarding the lines,
不
trying
是
to
威力
prevent
哦，
extra bases.
我怎么听错？ 去死吧，布鲁斯威利！
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's it for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
上厕所一直抖，尿很多，一直甩。
Hudson, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 down, nobody on. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now here is Bryce Terang. Jacks back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Way high.
那种人都掉不下来。
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. upstairs.
That's the ball.
烂呢。
That one misses. So lead off walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, nobody out. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Oh, save!
99，开什么玩笑？
Little chopper rolls foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 with 2.
没有左投的。
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cole Sands.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
This one in the air right field. Walner sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Grounder tags it second. Terang around third. He'll score easily.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, sacrifice fly to drop it down.
跟我上一次一样，我上一次也是这样，就是我明明就没有叫他冲，他就冲。
对啊，
我上次也是这样。
On the ground to first.
然后正好按错。
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 9, down the short.
跟3比1是一样。
Stop Carlos Correa.
马乔，入红线 knock ball。
First offering and adjustments.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive.
太快了吧
！10差别是，你一支全垒打就可以追平。
没差，输就是输，因为我等下就会3K。
Got the bat going too soon and strike 2.
That's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs on the board. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The tying run at the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. Good feed. That's one. Double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Larnett.
干顾德哎，这打八不分。
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
结束了。万难的各位。
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here.
你是不是可以体会我上次为什么要冲？他刚刚冲的时候，你就吓一跳，冲他小。
他可能跑他小啊。
对啊。
还
是要预测到我可能会按错。
低能一定会按错。Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings.
低能一定会按错，冲了啦！
我没有，我真的只是按一下而已。
我上次也是这样，我想说干，没有，我觉得上一次那个冲那个还比较扯。但他已经就是